Hi everyone, Falashawa here. We are still on our 30 days 30 objections series and today is day 13. As always, I'm here with Realtor ENDY, who is going to be breaking things down in the simplest and most practical way possible so as to help you understand what to look out for before you invest in that property. Before we get into the business of the day, I'd like to introduce to you the beautiful and amazing lady behind the camera, Moyin Babs. So let's get right into the video. So people always talk about how certain locations are too dry or underdeveloped. As a realtor, how do you respond when someone says, this place never opened up, or development too slow?
Okay, first of all, I'll say thank you for that question. Most places like Maitama, Gusape, Apo, Lokogoma, some of these places that we see as being developed now, or people are rushing to buy and to invest because of what is there now. Most of them started like this. They started dry, they started empty, right? When the government starts to put eye on the place, right? They start developing infrastructures, they start doing the roads, tarring them, start getting the drainages fixed, they start putting electricity and many other infrastructures in the place. So what actually happened is development usually move towards that place. That is when people will open their eye and be like, oh, this place is developing, and let me go and acquire a plot, let me get, just now that the thing is hot, you understand? You know, in Nigeria, we like rushing things. So you'll be like, oh, now the thing is hot, let me get,
as
it hot, let me just get a plot. Meanwhile, those places have been considered as dry in the past, right? When those infrastructures were not there, those were actually the time that people were supposed to get those places. And funny enough, getting land by then would have been cheaper, would have been easier, right?
Okay, so you've actually answered my second question, but I feel there are other things you can still say regarding that, which is what makes a supposedly dry area worth considering? Like, why should I even consider to buy a dry area, a dry land?
Okay. Number one, the prices. That's what actually attracts people to places. For instance, there are some places that they use for land banking also, right? So the prices as of that time that the place is dry is not as other developed places. For instance, you can't compare a plot in Kuje to a plot in Maitama. You can't compare a plot in Kuje or a plot in Lube to a plot in Gusape, right? Because these places, this Kuje area, people still consider it as being dry. So the prices, you can't compare. The prices are mostly low and affordable as at that time that it is dry. Number two is that it's the dry places, as we call them, they give opportunity for strategic development, or what we call organized planning or the area plan, right? You know, when the place is still developing, you can be able to capture, okay, this is where this particular stuff has been destined to be. This is where this particular facility is meant to be, right? So you can have the opportunity at that time to maybe acquire a plot for different purposes. For instance, you don't want to get a residential plot in that area, maybe you want to get a commercial plot, you want to build an event center in that area. If the development control permits, right, you still have a room to get whatever kind of plot for whatever purpose you want to use. So there is that room for flexibility, there's that room for strategic planning, right?
Okay,
so that is maybe let me just stop there for now.
Okay. So it's one thing to consider buying a land. It's another thing to want to like verify, like do your research before you buy the land. So what are some of the things to verify before we acquire such property?
Okay, just like what happened a few days ago where the minister had to approach a land and some other things came up, right? So they are actually, I've been hitting on this for a long time. There are actually many verifications you have to do, especially in a city like Abuja today, right? So in a city like Abuja today, we have what we call zoning. I've actually said it before, where there are places to build several things, just like it is in the master plan, right? You have a place where you develop industrial buildings, you have a place for residential buildings and different stuffs like that. So one thing you have to verify is know what is meant to be built at the place, because before you get something, you already have a purpose of why you want to get it, except you just want to do land banking, maybe later you resell also, right? But if it's something that you actually want to develop, you you have to verify exactly what is supposed to be at that particular place. Right? So that will help you to know what you are going to build. Right? So in that case, you verify, is this particular area I'm investing into, is it commercial? Is it residential? Is it for industrial purposes? Right? So there are some places that are meant for residential. When you make commercial development there, you're already altering what is in the master plan, and you shouldn't blame the minister when he comes for maybe demolition or when he comes for enforcement of his orders, something like that. So that is one thing. Then secondly, it is rampant in Abuja that almost everybody, every company will claim to have land in so place. I have in this. Everybody now is a realtor. So that is a big problem, and you actually have to make your verifications. Check the papers, right? Check the papers. It doesn't really cost much, but it's better for you to spend that money to do the checking than for you to just go into an investment that will later cost you
blindly.
Yeah. So you have to check the papers, verify that, oh, they said this place is right of occupancy, that's a row of O. Let it be a row of O. They said this place is C of O, let it be C of O. Of course, the prices won't be the same, right? The price for a land of a row of O and the price for a land of C of O, they are not going to be the same. That is the truth, right? Because the papers they have, great. It doesn't mean that it must be a row of O or C of O. There are some other areas, like if you go to Kuje, right? If you go to Kuje, you have Kuje Area Council. Those papers are also valid. You understand? They were approved by the FCT also, right? So you don't just say, because it's not a row of O or because it's not an FCDA C of O, I will not buy, right? Just make sure that the papers are genuine. That's what I have to say in that aspect. So that is two. I've talked about checking the plan of the area, then checking the papers. The third one is checking the infrastructure that is already in place or that is being planned to be put in place. Roads, how are the roads going to go? So that you don't go, some don't just sell a land to you that you go and build on where maybe drainage is supposed to pass. You know, so that is why, including when you're checking the site layout of the area, you also have to check where these things pass. Be very attentive to details, right? So when you pay attention to details, you'll be able to know if this particular place that this person is saying I should build my house, is it where my house is supposed to be, right? Is that place meant to be built on? So those are the things that you have to check. Check the lights. They'll tell you electricity is coming here in the next 2 months. Is it really true? Check the drainage, check the plan of the area, the infrastructure that is being put in place. Another thing you also have to check is the level of development. Yeah, I know. Imagine the level of development.
I feel when they say a place is too dry or is underdeveloped, that means there's no development there.
There is no development in
So when you're
place.
talking about level of development, it's like there's literally no development
Now,
yet.
when I say level of development, right, it may not really be on site. Government won't just wake up and say, oh, we are developing this place today. That is why they have the Department of Development Control. They plan ahead of time, right? So you can, there's always a way to go to the back end to verify, oh, when is this place? When are they starting road at this place? When are they starting this at this place? You understand? So that one too is part of the level of development of the place. Because I want to tell you, all the land in Abuja are already in the master plan. They already have plans for what they want to do with each land. That is why there is zoning. You understand? It's just what time are we going to start this place? For instance, about last few months, it was Kuje that the FCT minister decided to start developing. This time around, it's my Tamatu. The other time it was, okay, after Kuje, it was Piakasa. He just did the road. And you know that whenever road enter the place, development has started, prices will change.
Yeah.
So if you are able to pick these details on time, okay, this is what the plan of the minister is for this particular place, you'll be able to buy ahead of time. And before those things happen, before the developments finish, you already have your returns. That's why you get a land in Kuje. Maybe a few months ago, you could get a land of 1 million or so, right? But now, it will be hard for you to get a land of 1 million in Kuje, except the place is very far, it's inside. But if it's the places that are being developed now already, you can't get a land of 1 million. You understand? So that is how these things work.
All right. So thank you so much. Thank you for, clearing most of these objections that we have. We are still in the 30 days, 30 objections series. I hope you've gained one or two from today's episode. Please join us next time. My name is Folashewa. And as always, this is Realtor ENDY. Bye for now.
Thank you.